Welcome, Tai Njio here at tainjio.com with the Educational Yuen Method video series. Now, this video is on the power of vertical versus horizontal. So you want to learn this piece, of course, because it's another key piece to the Yuen Method and very important in, again, how things affect our energy, how horizontal versus vertical is going to affect our energy. So let's begin with nature, because nature is a great example. It offers us so many tools, and this is actually where we learn a lot of the power of these different positions and shapes and pieces and how they affect our energy. Just by being in them, we can actually sense what it does to our energy. So when you think of the beach, you know, you're sitting on the beach, you're looking at the horizon, and you have the ocean there, and you see this horizontal line in front of you. Think for a moment, what does that actually do to you? Well, if you really get in touch with that, it relaxes you. You look at that horizon and all your energy just goes, ah. And you start to enjoy just laying there at the beach. And maybe you brought a book with you, or you've even brought your phone, and you said, well, I'm going to do a little bit of work because I really need to catch up, or I really want to read this book. And you try to go pick up your book, and you actually don't even end up reading your book because you're just so relaxed, and you're just really enjoying, and you're just looking at this horizon, and you actually don't have the energy. You can't even muster up the energy to go and read your book. It's so much easier to just lay there. So let's think about that. You know, what's really happening is that horizontal line that you're looking at is actually weakening your energy. Now, it's good. You're on vacation, you're at the beach, you're relaxing, that's what you want. So you're taking advantage of that, and actually you're using that without knowing it. That horizontal line is relaxing you, and it's letting you just release and relax. But it is weakening your energy. So now when we think of vertical energy, we get a whole different experience. So going back to nature, because nature is that powerful experience that we have, that we really feel into. Now when you're hiking, and let's say you're hiking up a mountain, and there's this beautiful peak, and you can just feel the power of that mountain because you're going up. What does that do to you? If you really get in touch with that, maybe you've hiked before, and just remember, it just feels so powerful. You feel powerful. You're going up, and you just feel that strength. When you get to the top, and you're there, and you're like, wow, you just feel that really solid, strong feeling. Unlike when you were at the beach, where you were totally relaxed, with that horizon, and just like, whew. Here you're actually empowered, you're actually strong, and you actually feel like, you could conquer the world, and your thoughts are clear again, and you feel like, wow, this is how I want to feel every day. Maybe I should hike every day. So that's a very powerful experience that shows us how nature is really giving us this vertical experience and empowering us. Let's now look at, how do we use this in our life, and how do we use this within ourselves? Very simply, when we're doing the Yuen Method, one of the things that we want to remember, even when we're preparing ourselves to do it, or when you're just feeling like you want to be a little bit stronger, something's going on and affecting you, very simply focusing on that midline right here. So again, this whole vertical experience right here is going to be very strengthening for you. So take these pieces and really work with them and notice what they do to you. Again, if you're working with somebody and you're doing the muscle testing and you just think vertical on them, you'll test and they'll be very strong. Or, I know this is easier if you were actually watching a video of it being done, but when I go like this, I feel my energy go strong. If you were to muscle test me, you would feel strong. When I go this way, my energy gets cut off and I weaken. So this is a very, very beautiful piece that you can work with. Adding that to your daily experiences, circles versus squares, horizontal versus vertical. Start to collect these pieces and start to play with them and notice the power in them, and notice how you can shift your own energy with these. You'll notice also when we are doing the Yuen Method, when you're working on yourself, this is one of the key pieces, how to strengthen those weaknesses. Bringing it here, just bringing the energy there, getting out of your mind, out of your emotions, and just bringing your energy right here. This way, if you were to bring it here, it's going to weaken you. Bringing it this way is going to strengthen you. Now I want to leave you with one fun little piece, which is why I'm wearing this sweatshirt, and I've actually noticed that I own a lot of sweatshirts and I like to wear them, and I didn't used to know why, but now I figured it out. Because they have a zipper, and this zipper, what it does is brings my energy back to my center. And just having the zipper right here, I can feel that strength, especially I go outside and I zip it up and I'm like, wow, I feel really good. And did you see what was underneath? Well, yeah, I know, this looks like I'm getting undressed here. But I have a shirt on that has those horizontal lines. It's the only shirt that I own with horizontal lines. It happens to be kind of wavy lines, so I'd say that it's okay. I wear it on those days where I'm feeling super strong and I'm like, oh, I can wear that shirt today. It's not going to weaken me. But just notice how there's those horizontal lines on there. Having said that, think about, in the old movies, in the jails, how they would have the jail suits and they had those horizontal black and white lines. Somebody had a key there, somebody knew what they were doing. That was so that those people would be weakened, so that they didn't have the strength and the power and that inner empowerment to break out of jail or to whatever they would do. So there's a little key, fun piece. Again, play with it, because as you add these different pieces and you begin to work with them and put them all together, you'll see that this technique is actually fun. It's easy. You don't even have to really do it consciously after a while. You just surround yourself with things that are empowering to you. Focus on where your energy's going. If it's this way, that way, what are you looking at? What is your life like? Is your life like too flat, too horizontal? Do you feel like you're being cut off? Somehow, is your energy being cut off somewhere? You might even notice if you're wearing a belt, does that seem to cut off your energy? Here's a beautiful example. I'm full of them because I've been doing this for so long, and I love to share through example. That's actually probably the best way for you to learn. So you might notice that I don't wear rings and I don't even wear bracelets, because when I do, I feel my energy being cut off. So when I wear a ring, even though it's a circular thing, it actually cuts off the energy in my fingers. And I'll notice that I'm going like this, and I'm trying to get the energy out, and it's not coming out of my hands. Another little tip is that energy, we have different energy exit portals in our body, the hands being one of them. And so when I wear rings, it cuts off my energy and it gets stuck. So I can't wear rings. That's been, something that I've had to work with, and that's okay. Same with bracelets. I have just a couple bracelets, a wooden bracelet and a little cloth strap bracelet that seem to be okay. Once in a while I wear another one, but they can't be like metal, because those tend to cut off my energy. So wow, that's that kind of cutting off horizontal experience. That's cutting the flow of the blood, of the energy, of the lymphatic things that are trying to flow through. We're cutting them off. So this piece was fun. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something and learned how to use it. And we're going to zip this back up just so that we're back in that place of strength. And right there, I can feel it. I'm like, whoo, it's amazing. Play with that too. See if you have any sweatshirts that zip. Okay, well, here you go. You learned another beautiful piece. You can add this to your repertoire through the Yuen Method educational video series that I'm offering. Keep watching them and picking up little pieces. Maybe start taking notes, playing with it, and you've got it. This is all simple, innate. You just have to learn it, practice it, work with it, play with it, and really enjoy it. All right, Tai Njio here at tainjio.com. Thank you.